get back to our rodeo coverage. He's got the jokes, the moves, and just the right amount of fringe. Meet the man in the barrel turning rodeo into a comedy. We are heading back to the Gladewater Rodeo, where John Harrison is proving that saving cowboys and cracking up crowds go hand in hand.
All right, let's go.
When the lights shine bright and the gates swing open, the rodeo is on. Cowboys are ready to ride, but one man is stealing the show with laughs, flair, and a whole lot of fringe. Meet John Harrison, a quick-footed, joke-cracking rodeo clown and barrelman, bringing the fun to this year's Gladewater Rodeo.
The Gladewater Rodeo is old, like one of the longest-running rodeos in our area.
You'll spot John by his bright yellow shirt, red fringe, clown nose, and thick-framed glasses, but it's the eyeliner that really sparks debate at home.
My wife and I always joke about the eyeliner. Not very many couples fight over eyeliner, but eyeliner's serious in our household.
We're going to have 6.
That's kind of scoop.
Count 16.
Come up, ready to go.
Clowning's been in John's jeans, or shorts rather, for 25 years. It's more than just a job, it's a family legacy.
My grandfather was actually a world champion bull rider who rode there back in the early 60s.
That grandfather, Freckles Brown, a legend in the rodeo world. His dad, a top-tier roper.
To come back many years later, performing the same place that my grandpa rode. Even though I'm not riding bulls, I'm not tough enough to ride bulls, but they're in a completely different capacity, and to be back in the same place is pretty cool.
But John didn't start out telling jokes. His first rodeo gigs were as a trick rider.
I saw specialty acts at rodeo. I wanted to be the stunt rider, so I kind of got my first trick riding lesson when I was 6.
Then one day, clowning just happened.
And was at a rodeo a couple of years later in Dubuque, Iowa, and the clown didn't show up, and the stock contractor said, "Hey, you're up." I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing.
But John's job isn't just all laughs. Entertaining the crowd comes second to keeping riders safe.
Bull riding, of course, is the toughest 8 seconds on dirt, and my job is to help protect the cowboy, but every once in a while things get bad for us. And
he's been clowning coast to coast 46 weekends a year, but it's not all glitz and glamour.
And I've had both of my knees redone because of trick riding, where like last week, I got knocked around pretty good, and the bull got a horn in the barrel, and you try to stay below so you don't get hit, and he got me right in the hip.
So John's got a little hitch in his giddy-up, but that won't stop this cowboy.
Sometimes you just sacrifice your body for the show, to be honest with you.
He takes pride in keeping his acts fresh, tweaking the comedy to fit each rodeo weekend, wherever he is.
Well, I love entertaining people and let them have fun, but also the other side that I really enjoy is the contestant side of it. I'm a fan of rodeo, and when you see the contestants on the back of the chutes and they're watching your act and they're intrigued by it, then you know you're doing something right.
From small town shows to the big lights of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, John's performed just about everywhere. So how does Gladewater stack up?
Where when you get to a place like Gladewater, you're a lot bigger part of the show. You're entertaining, you're having to fill the times in between.
And that's something that always keeps him on his toes.
That's the good thing about rodeo is you never know what you're going to get. It's just going to be live action, it's unrehearsed.
And coming back for more.
I mean, rodeo opens so many doors for you, and you never know where you're going to be. And some places you can't wait to leave, and some places you can't wait to be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Harrison.
In Gladewater, Robert De La Garza, CBS 19.